Hey everyone. Ooh. Hey everyone. Getting a bit of feedback. Hang on just a minute. Getting a bit of feedback. Hang on just a minute. Getting a bit of feedback. Hang on just a minute. Getting a bit of feedback. Bit better, isn't it? Alright, okay. So this is the Unavowed. It's a point and click adventure, so just a minute, I'll just turn down the sound a little bit. Turn myself up a bit because it's a bit strong. It is still very loud. I might actually just I'll restore where we're at, and then I'll just maybe turn the master volume down a bit. Okay, so it's not too loud, it's not overriding me too much, but it probably still is. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so I've been playing this game for quite on and off for a bit now, so we're actually up to the head of the group of the Unavowed has been killed. He was killed by a dryad. He's that person's father, who's a genie. That's her bottle there. She says she probably doesn't like me very much because I just killed her dad. Well, her dad asked me to kill him, right? So that was the only way that I was going to be able to kill the dryad, was to kill him or to trap the dryad. Anyway, it was terrible. That was the knife that I used, as per usual. So let's have a chat with this guy. Oh, by the way, if I hit right click, you'll see all the little thingos, like this photo here, an old black and white photo of a man at a desk, black and white photo of two young girls, his wedding photo, colour photo of Eli and Mandeli, and a photo of a house. He's actually 50 years old. He used to be an accountant, turned into a fire mage, or discovered that he was a fire mage, and so these little girls now are, well, much older. His wife's dead, of course. They might even have big grandkids now, so doesn't talk to them much, of course.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm just scanning the knife again.
Again, dude, you're gonna be scanning it all day long. Listen,
Sure,
we scan the knife.
but the scan was incomplete. It takes time for the spell to work fully.
Oh.
But it's been a few days. It might have more data for us.
More data?
It'll only take a few minutes. I'll let you know what I find at the meeting.
Okay, that's the meeting that we're about to have as soon as I finish chatting with those guys. There is a few people in the group, so I have to talk to them all. Didn't I just saw Mandela walk out of your room?
Oh, you saw that, huh? Well, no point in denying it.
So, you and Mandela and are, nudge, wink, wink,
What?
eh?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Well, maybe it is kind of like that. It's complicated. Well, maybe not that complicated. Just leave it, okay?
I'll leave it if you leave it. Okay, just let me just have a look at where I'm at. Making sure that everything's pretty. I like pretty things. We're all live. Right across all my platforms. Yeah, I'm available. I have my channel on Twitch, but you can also get me on Mixer, YouTube, Facebook, D Live, whatever that is. And what else? Mixer, Facebook. Oh, I had one more, but I cut it out. I had Smashcast, but no one ever visits Smashcast. Or you can just watch me on my D Live channel. Alright, so let's ask him if he's alright.
I'm fine. I'm working. So yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, liar. Okay. I used to be an actor, the character. This guy here used to be an actor, so you're a horrible
You're
liar.
as bad as Mondana. You really want to know how I feel? I want to burn the North Woods to the ground. Then, when there isn't a twig or weed left, I'll flambe that dryad like a fancy cake. Did I ever tell you about Alden, my great-grandfather?
Yeah, he was some kind of evil fire mage, right? He's a fire mage, of course.
Evil is one word for it. He was a terrible force of nature. I always wondered what made him that way. What made him decide that turning villages of people to ash was a good idea? He lived a long, long time. Long even for a mage, but he was still human. Maybe he suffered one loss too.
Well, was he still human?
Will that be me one day?
I don't know if he was still human. If you live for a long time, I don't think you retain your humanity. Maybe, I don't know. I just got to turn this down a bit more because it's hitting a lot of yellow, which is a lot of the voice and it's the music, I think. But I've turned down the music in the game. Alright, look, now you got one of three choices. You can tell them you are Eli, you aren't anybody else. You can say, hey, what the fuck does this have to do with Kalesh, who died? Plenty of people suffer, they don't turn evil because of it. Alright, so he's saying that he's willing to turn into something like his grandfather, obviously, to revenge Kalesh.
50 years ago, I was an accountant with 2 daughters. Today, I'm a fire mage with the unavowed. Tomorrow, who knows what I'll be? I've lost a lot of people in my life. I thought I'd come to terms with it, but it never gets easier. Jesus, I'm making this all about me, aren't I?
Yeah.
Madonna. Let's talk about something else.
Well, okay, I'll see you at the meeting then.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Okay, so let's get back upstairs.
She just needs time. Seems easy enough to give it to her.
These are two other members of the party.
I feel for her, I really do, but the whole operation was dumb from the start.
That's hardly fair. I mean, I didn't know Kalash well, but he seemed to know what was what.
He was cocky. He should have brought us along. We could have helped.
How? She couldn't be killed. Not in the normal way.
Alright, just to fill you in, she was an addition that we added to the group in the last mission, or the second last mission, and he was the one before that. That thing there, that's actually the spirit of a child, that he sees as the spirit of a child, but everyone else sees as a ball of energy. And the child talks to him. He's a spirit channeler type. It's weird. It's a weird game, alright? They all have special powers, basically. They're all some kind of, demi-humans for Demohim and the... I'm just going to turn it down again. Jesus. That's, now that I'm talking too loud. And I'm getting too yucky-ducky. Ooh, come back. Because I don't want to yell. And I don't want to be over-yelling, so that's probably a good place to put me. Right there. Because I've got the microphone just down here, you see. So I don't want to be over-yelling the microphone. This way it looks like no hands, Ma. You see? It's an illusion. I'm giving you an illusion. An illusion. All I have to do now is get those little tiny earbuds so you don't even see that I'm wearing headphones, and it'll be the ultimate in illusions. But fuck them, they cost too much money. Okay, so I'm supposed to comfort them with something. Because she's saying that we could have helped Kalesh, obviously. We couldn't. There was only one way to help Kalesh, and that was to kill him. And that way, the Dryad and the genie, she had made a wish from the genie. And she gets the wish if she kills Kalesh. But she didn't kill Kalesh, I killed Kalesh, which means she doesn't get a wish. She loses the bet, and she's stuck in the woods. But at the same time, of course, Kalesh is dead. That was the head genie, the father of the girl that I'm about to go talk to in a little bit. And they're all looking at me funny. So I can just say none of us can see the future, which is trite bullshit. Could have just said, look, you couldn't have stopped her, she was too powerful, which is probably more factual. Or I can get all you know, what's done is done. We still have a job to do. Get your heads out of your ass. Alright, so I'll
You
go
can't
with
know that for sure. I'm just saying, numbers. We could have made a difference.
Nah, you couldn't.
But wondering what if is like growing an orchard in the desert.
You mean fruitless?
Yeah. My old sponsor used to say that.
Jesus. Remind me to never quit drinking.
He's an AA.
What now? We having a briefing or what?
Okay, so there'll be a meeting with or without Mandela, so that's a bit harsh, isn't it? You just killed the father. I'll talk to Mandela, which is interesting. Then there's the, come on, we've still got work, there's still a demon to find. I'll go with
You
the I'll
sure
talk.
that's a good idea? You're the one who... Well, never mind. You do what you think is best.
We'll be here. Just call us when it's time.
Okay, so that's it. That one's going to help me. That's her bottle, of course. So let's go in and get our heads blown off. That was her father's bottle. Her father was like 500, 600 years old or something or other, so much older. Because look, that's a picture of her, Mandela, and her mother from the 1700s. So she's about 400 years, 200 years old. So the old guy is ancient. Alright, so let's have a look at the ship. Ship in the bottle hangs in place of honor above the door. That's the painting. Okay, let's better bite the bullet. Go have a chat with her.
It is strange. Father did not speak much, and yet this room feels so silent without him.
Should I get straight to it?
No, I shed enough tears last night. I will not indulge in more self-pity. Not yet. We have a demon to find. Doing otherwise would dishonor Father's sacrifice.
Look, I wish I got to know Kalish.
Getting to know my father would not have been easy, even if he lived. Ajin's mind is a maze, twisted and complex. Father was no different. Even I had difficulty understanding his thoughts. I suppose I am too human.
She's half human, of course. Listen, because I think he's got the hots for her. I saw you come out of Eli's room and...
I cannot deny it. What you saw is true.
You and Eli...
Yes, although not in the way you imagine. Eli and I are... it is so difficult to describe feelings when one is forced to speak the truth. Feelings are so messy and complicated. Once in a while, we crave simplicity. Eli and I give that to each other, once in a while. And last night, I needed simplicity. Please, let us speak no more of this.
Okay,
The oncoming darkness still approaches, regardless of my personal tragedy. If the unavowed has need of me, I will be here. It is literally the least I can do.
shall we start a meeting?
Yes, it is time.
You doing all right?
As well as can be expected. Thank you. I have not lost sight of our goal. The demon still eludes us.
But we've got a name now, right? What'd you say it was? Mel something.
Mel Carissa.
Great. That's something. So what's our play?
Okay. Did you finish the scan on the knife, Eli?
I was hoping you'd ask that. We got lucky last time. The demon's energy signature had degraded so badly, it was hard to pinpoint where it had been. But this time, I had its name. That made the scan 10 times more precise.
So you found more locations?
Better, I pinpointed the point of most activity. The demon went all over the city, but there's one place it kept returning to again and again. I was even able to get an exact address.
And that place is...
500 Metro...
Your face just went dead white. Does that address mean something to you?
Alright, at the start of the game, the guy that we see here, alright, he was possessed by the demon. The demon got him to kill everybody in the theatre. All his mates and stuff. And then this guy and Mendena got the demon out of him, but now he's still can see stuff, so he's in the group now. So he's talking about the theatre that he used to run.
Really? The place where you got possessed?
Yeah.
And where 2 actors got murdered.
Yeah.
Indeed. It does seem remarkably risky.
Look, I might not know a lot about demons, but the whole returning to the scene of the crime thing, it's bullshit. It never actually happens. So what the hell is going on?
It is not a name I have heard of before.
I did some scrying last night. From the bits I've been able to pick up, the name Mel Caressa is associated with knowledge.
Scrying.
What does that mean?
I'm as lost as you are. The scry's still ongoing. Hopefully it can tell us more.
Look, we should get over to my...
Indeed. It is time we take the fight to the enemy.
Yep.
We are ready to depart when you are.
Okay, let's not waste any
Lead
more
the
time.
way.
Okay, so this is, you can only have 2 people at a time in your group.
Hey, Eli, what you reading?
Draft Week. It's a personal account of the 1863 draft riots.
If you wanted a personal account, you can ask me. I was there.
I know, but I thought I'd read an account without gremlins in it first.
My
Alright,
version is more accurate.
Jesus, forget I asked.
okay, I'll go with the spirit dude. This is how you select party members. Should go the genie or the fire mage? I'll go the genie.
Vicky, KK can see you staring, you know.
You only have 2 members. Okay, so we've got the 2
Crap.
members.
Sorry, kid.
Let's go to the Under the Bricks Theatre.
KK and I came here once, you know. We read about the murders and swung by to see if anyone was haunting the place. We didn't find anyone, so there's that, at least.
Yeah, what's up?
Was the portal present as well?
What's up?
No. No, it wasn't.
Okay, so we got there's some papers.
What did you find?
Looks like some handwritten notes.
It's his script, isn't it?
Answer honestly. Does that resemble your handwriting? Then we now know for certain your demon was here.
What does it say?
Sharing a mind can be difficult. I have learned that it's important to keep a record of important thoughts and details before they get filtered out. This journal, I have cast a veil over it. As a precaution, I am still so weak. The city has become so ordinary, so mundane. The world has turned its back on all things magical. Even the local chapter of the Unavowed is a mere skeleton crew headed by an old fossil of a djinn. I do not foresee them being a problem. I am powerless here. Whatever magic the city possesses, it is stamped out and tucked away. I cannot access it. How to change this? I see several options open to me.
A fossil of a djinn?
Come on, let's keep reading.
1. Creating poltergeists. The method is easy enough. I need to find some souls I can corrupt. Their mere existence will generate plenty of spiritual energy. That's how we got the KK and the other dude. General Zarang of the Merfolk is desperate. He is fighting a losing war. Can I use this somehow? Share his power with an mundane human or 2. Release his power in the world. And there's a dryad trapped in the north woods. If she is freed, so will her power. Power that I can use. I'll try to make contact. Maybe we can help each other. These are actually the 3 things that I've already done. The more spiritual energy is released, the stronger I become. What do I do with this power? Every day I feel capable of more and more, yet there is still more to be tapped.
This is madness. The demon was creating spiritual unrest, filling the city with supernatural energy. This would explain why we have been so busy in recent months.
Here's 3 more. The Wall Street area, there are plenty of weak-willed executives who all desperately cling to power. All would be easy to corrupt, but who? Manhattan's Chinatown. I sense a power there, something old and ancient but hidden. I need to bring it out into the open. And the neighborhood around Brooklyn's Prospect Park has changed so much. There used to be a magic there. The people so full of wonder. They have lost their way. Perhaps I can help them and myself. I am strong enough now. I can create a pocket realm of my very own, but I can't create the door. Nothing I try works. I will have to think on this.
This demon has certainly been busy.
I should have realised from the start, a pocket realm is a personal thing. Only open from a place I have an emotional connection to, but where? The answer was, as always, obvious, under the Bricks Theatre, where I came into my new form. The portal form quickly held closed with the very power I have siphoned into the city on the other side. On the other side? Anything I wish. Very soon I can go to work. However, there is a matter of the mind I share and the unavowed. Do they know of my existence or not? Did I overestimate them? This is a loose end that must be dealt with. Okay.
So the demon created a pocket realm. That must be where it went.
Which is here.
A portal. Vicky was telling us about him the other day. This the same thing?
Yes, but portals like this take tremendous will and energy to create. If one were to spend a year causing spiritual strife in the city, generating chaotic magical energy in the process...
You mean like our demon just did?
Yes, exactly like our demon just did. This was its plan.
Well, we've also got the journal which tells us it was his plan. Okay. Can we unseal the portal?
No, it is beyond my power.
Okay,
There are bonds of energy holding the portal closed. I can sense them. And the bonds have frayed.
Frayed?
Good.
Yes, and quite recently too.
Oh, that's because we solved
This is
3
because
missions.
of us, isn't it? Going around and fixing things.
Yes.
Stopping what the demon did.
Yes.
There's less energy to hold this thing closed.
Indeed.
Yes. Alright, so there's 3 more things I've got to do. We've been getting close to the demon this whole time, so we keep moving forward, find more ways to fight. The notes mention 3 other neighborhoods.
Chinatown, Wall Street, and Prospect Park.
Okay, then we go...
We're ready when you are.
Alright. So we come back here later.
No, not now. Maybe later.
He's talking to the little girl.
Not you. KK keeps asking to see that movie. Squirrel Team 13, Squirrels in London.
Alright, where
They're
should we
still
go?
making those? I saw the first with my brother Mitch when I was like 10.
We've got an accountant, let's go to Wall Street.
This neighborhood is so darn clean.
I know. It's pristine. Everything working like clockwork.
I mean, look at it. Not a single pothole or cracked sidewalk tile. How can you trust a place like this?
It takes work to keep things this well maintained. You put in the work, you reap the benefits.
Oh, look.
Yeah, but who's benefiting?
Elijah Cook, 3 months.
The city, the country, the
3
world.
months.
If you say so.
Biracial, hair black, eyes brown, height 2 feet. Address 387 Battery Park, 104A, missing since May 17, 2017. Elijah was last seen outside his home at 387 place. He was allegedly abducted from inside his stroller. He was wearing a tan knit cap and a white onesie. He's half Chinese, half Caucasian. Please contact the police with any information. Let's have a chat to this lady.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now.
Don't even see what you're doing. Okay, shall we go down the street or up the street? down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Let's go down. Oops.
They sit in their tower, believing they are giants. That they're too important, too vital to fail. So they walk like giants in the clouds, looking down on us with disgust. Nobody can see the truth. Nobody can see them for what they are. They're thieves, stealing our future, our children.
You okay?
All right. Society is being consumed by a terminal poison. We've been robbed and nobody sees it. So no, sir, I am not all right. I am in great pain, as we all are.
Okay, so great pain is good. Oddly, the sound is a little bit lower here than it was before for the game sound, I mean, which is weird, but that's the kind of shit that happens when you don't expect it to. Okay, so as an actor, I can say something. You're in pain, try yelling from your diaphragm. It's easier on the throat. What are you doing out here? And we're leaving.
Screaming into the abyss in the hope that someone hears me. Can you hear me?
Of course we can. Deaf grandmother's 5 blocks away can hear you.
You hear with your ears, but not your mind. You are asleep. Wake up, please.
Okay,
Jesus, don't encourage the guy.
My throat is fine. It is everyone else that is not. Nobody understands. They don't see.
He's touched, all right.
The only void is the dark emptiness inside the Grant City Trust. They are the cancerous tumor, poisoning society and stealing our future. But nobody sees it. They can't.
alright. So our future's been taken?
Yes, it has. Taken by us. For the benefit of them, the giants on high. Pity the few who are chosen. They know not why.
I don't think you understand. It's a bit loony.
They believe they are giants, looking down at us from the clouds and calling us losers. But they are the losers. They would be nothing if it weren't for us.
I think he's trying to explain the 99%. So we're asleep?
Yes, because I am the only one awake. Please wake up. Please.
Okay. And what is your issue with the bank?
They are a cancer on society, taking our future, taking our lives.
I think we heard
You
this
hate
before.
bankers, we get it. Don't get so carried away.
I mean precisely what I say. I know. I just hoped. No, this is my cross to bear.
Who are the giants again?
Clouds, looking down at us from the clouds and calling us losers. But they are the losers. They would be nothing if it weren't for us.
Alright, so look, what we'll do is we'll leave it to you. Let's go into the bank and see what we can do in the bank.
Huh, another ghost.
Huh.
Jesus, listen to me talking about seeing ghosts like it's no big deal.
In the grand scheme of things, it's not. Everyone dies.
Okay,
I know that. Thank you very much. I didn't need the reminder.
hello.
It's not responding. Pretty normal, for a ghost anyway. Too bad we didn't bring Logan and KK along.
Damn it. So I'm gonna have to go back and get Logan and KK. So here's the guy who's Jason Grant. He's dead.
Jason Grant? That's Jason Grant? I don't believe it.
You know this guy?
Sure I know him. Well, knew him back in the 60s. Jason was just a fresh-faced kid then. He got old.
He also got dick.
Hey, folks.
Wait, are you Robbie Siegel?
Yeah? Do I know you?
You know my dad. You guys used to go boating.
No friggin' way. Rick Santina's kid? Vicky?
Yep. Hi.
Don't you Santinas melt if you leave Staten Island? What are you doing here?
Long story, but my friend's got a couple of questions for you. He's on the level, I swear.
I'll do my best. What's on your mind?
Okay, so it was lucky we bought the guy, bought the girl because she's an ex-cop. Okay,
Know him? I was the best man at his wedding. Ah, damn it, I missed the last anniversary barbecue, didn't I?
Yeah, you didn't miss much. Don't worry about it.
Next year, I promise. It isn't late in Beijing, or in Australia. Global world of finance. Someone is always working here, which means someone is always at this desk.
he's actually right. It's only 10:30 a.m. in Australia. Well, Sydney anyway. Can I go in?
Sure, just show me your ID and I'll buzz you right in.
ID.
I shouldn't, but, what the hell. Go right ahead.
Ignore him. You're so full of shit, Robbie.
And you talk just like your old man. Don't ever stop. Sorry, I'm just messing with you guys. The late shift gets boring. What can I say? See you around.
Alright, so. Let's try the elevator there.
Whoa, sorry. You gotta show me your ID card if you want to get in.
Yeah? Well, the ferry's nearby, isn't it? Everyone from Staten Island passes through here eventually. It's not like I have any other reason to come. The crooks here aren't exactly the kind we cops can touch. We've only been here for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What about...
What's up?
Do you know anything?
You kidding? This is the financial capital of the country, maybe the world. This is where it all happens. Right here, in every boardroom of every building. Empires rise and fall.
Jesus, hyperbole much?
It's not hyperbole if it's true. I knew some good people here. Sometimes I wonder what happened to them. Sure, but let's get away from the mundanes first. The veil only goes so far.
Of course, of course.
Well, I am. This was my old stomping grounds, back in my mundane days. I spent half my life here. My firm had dealings with all the major banks. Homefed, Downey, Gibraltar. Of course, they're all closed now. Guess they couldn't handle it without me.
So you got any...
We only just got here. Let's explore the area as much as we can.
That's what she said.
Right behind you.
Alright. Okay.
What's up?
Do I have anything for him to fire
In my
read?
desk. What do you need? Right behind you.
Okay. So I need to get someone else for that conversation to be had. Oh, I think we go back this way.
They sit in their tower, believing they're giants. That they're too important, too vital to fail.
Okay.
So they walk like giants in the clouds, looking down on us with disgust. Nobody can see the truth. Nobody can see them for what they are.
Okay, so the lady that was here is gone. She was too busy apparently. Now we'll go down the other way. Uh-oh. He's having one of his,
I won't let one mistake destroy everything.
they share
I built.
minds.
I won't. Too many depend on us. There's too much at stake.
Alright, so he's actually chatting to someone that he influenced.
Yes, I know this. I'm too old for flippancy. The trust must survive. If we go down, it would be catastrophic. You told me you could make all this go away. Is this true? It's lying that got us into this mess. Be sure to remember that. Listen, Mr. What was your name again? It is not my nature to trust anyone, least of all a stranger. And yet, I think you're the man for the job. Whatever it is you need to do, do it. With my blessing.
Okay, so in all three of these we hear the Jason, so we're talking about the guy that we just saw in the wall.
Let's go to my office and discuss this privately.
He does
Jason?
that.
As in Jason Grant?
He has
What's
these
he doing
visions.
making deals with demons?
Is everything all right? Should I call an ambulance?
Oh, hi. No. Our friend is just having an episode. He gets them sometimes.
No, never mind. It's not my problem.
See?
Okay.
Totally fine.
Well, you seem all right. Just be careful around here. Well, just be careful.
Okay, it's twice that we've seen her,
Well, that was awkward.
and twice she said that's a very small. Can I just open the door? No. Four-E's the ones with the baby.
Yeah, who is it? You did? You know where he is? Then why? Just stop bothering me. Bye.
Okay. I suppose we can hit all the rest of the buttons.
Guess nobody's home. Guess nobody's home.
Guess this is gonna be pretty much mundane.
Guess nobody's home.
Okay. So I'm guessing that the only person that we can talk to is the person in 4A who's missing their son. Alright, I'm gonna have to
So,
change.
about Kalash. I've lost friends in the line of duty before. It always sucks. I'm sorry.
Sucks. Yeah, that's one word for it.
I mean it. I didn't know him for very long, but he seemed like a good guy.
I can't say he was a good guy, but he was a guy that tried to do good. It's all he ever wanted to do. Maybe that's enough.
Yeah, maybe. Doesn't
That's the
make
other
it
thing,
better,
they
though,
have
does
these
it?
conversations.
No, it definitely does not.
They have these weird side-on conversations. Yeah, I want to go to the far out. Yeah. That's where I want to go.
They
No,
sit
no, no.
in their tower, believing they are giant.
What's up? Right behind you.
Another. That's the same one. Okay. Why can't I get into the subway? What's wrong with the subway? Why can't I get in? Okay. screen mode, maybe. No, that ain't gonna do nothing.